Okay, so I'm not actually doing a reading right now, so this is just kind of give you guys an update. I just wanted to come in and let you guys know. Hey, Daisy, long time no see, girl. We're having a little, so that raffle that we were going to do yesterday, or start to do, we kind of aren't going to be doing it for at least one of them. Sitting in working on dream catchers this afternoon, and my cat was all fine and normal. Didn't seem out of character for her to do anything. And then all of a sudden, she just kind of vanished. We didn't know where she was, what she was doing. And then all of a sudden, we could hear a little baby meow, meow, meow. And my partner thought that, I was hearing things. It must have been on the radio. And I'm like, no, dude, this is like, seriously, we have kittens somewhere and I can't find them. Hey, Savannah. So I was kind of like, I got to find these kittens. I can't be letting my youngest one, it's her first litter, so she's not really good. We did. I don't think that she knew what to do with that one. She was guarding it though, so we did remove it from there so that it won't have too much of a lasting effect on her. We're going to end up having make him a little grave and put him, back to the earth from which we came. So unfortunately, we lost one, but we do have 3 other healthy ones that have come out. She's doing really good for being her first litter. I found her actually in my storage area where I'm sitting right now is in my actual back place that we're switching into an office. And I could hear the meowing. But what she had done was we had a mattress leaning up against the wall and the box spring. She ended up getting in between the wall and the box spring and had her litter inside the bed, the actual box spring, box kind of. So she was hissing at me at first. So I had to get real stern with her and tell her no. She was like, just like totally feral, just like vampire-ish. So she's here. I'll show you guys. See if you guys can pick her up here. She's in her little bed. You can't really see her though. Baby. But she's feeding her babies. She kind of blends into everything down there, but so. And I have one more other cat that's going to probably pop in the next day or two as well. So I had to quickly go and set up her bed in the other room. So we have 2, what do they call them? Nurseries for 2 different cats. So I had a funny feeling she was going to have them in my back room, which, is fine with me. She was hissing at me. So I immediately got her, I had to pick her up. And usually she'll fight you if you get near her. She still has a bit of feral in her. So she's still a little bit wild. But she allowed me to pick her up by the scruff of the neck, move her into the bed. So what I did was I took babies first out of the box spring, put them in the bed that we have, her little birthing bed that we have for her, and put her in with him. And she's taking care of them. She's a little bit high stressed. A people cat, unless she got treats or, she just wants to just show you love on her terms. But if you want her to come to you, you can call her all day long and she won't come unless you have treats in your hand. So I was really concerned for her that we probably have at least maybe one or maybe one more. I'm not sure. But she's popped out 4 and she was pretty big. I haven't checked the sex or anything. I'm just kind of letting her be with her babies because she's so temperamental right now. I don't want her to get stressed out and end up, moving babies from the bed and move them back into the box spring or something, maybe transferring the babies. You know what I mean? So I try to just let her be calm in her little birthing bed, and we'll change the towels once everything's completed. So yeah, so they're all dark so far, which is cool. It's really cool. Was concerned about her actually taking to them when they were first born. Like a lot of cats, they won't actually even lick the baby or interact with the baby for like at least maybe sometimes up to 2 minutes after the baby comes out. But we do have a very talkative one in the litter. When he's not nursing, he's crying. So he's like, meow, meow, meow. So yeah, so we've been blessed with 3 little souls. One was taken back up to heaven. I guess it wasn't his time to come through. So that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna sit down with my partner and we're gonna end up giving him a name or her, finding a better situation. Which was what was my biggest concern, was that we might end up losing one because she might not know what to do with them as soon as they come out. Like the last one that just came out, I had to help her with the sack. Otherwise, baby would have suffocated. She wasn't, paying any of what just came out of her. she just was obliviated to it. So kind of want to stay with her until they're all out, see how she does. She's doing fine though. She's cleaning her babies and taking care of them. I don't know if there's any more in there. They seem to come at like intervals of probably like 15, 20 minutes in between. But I'm just kind of concerned about the quality of care she's going to give them. So we're just kind of trying to get through this for the sake of her. So I'm just kind of chilling in my office. This is where my office is actually going to be, so, now that we have her and baby in here. So, we've still got painting to do and a couple of things that need to be done in here before I can actually have it in office. But I've got like a day bed. It's a how do you say it? Chaise lounge, a lounger, like chair. You know what I mean? Like those, they're long and they're a chaise lounge. So that's where I get to do my meditation in here. I can be able to do my readings in here, do the tarot cards in here, do my dream catchers in here. I did have it as an office before, but I had my brother move in and it kind of took that away. So when I do get the chance to actually tackle this one, when I get caught up on everything else, and maybe I'll actually get my office by the summer. Got a lot on my plate, got a lot of things that I'm kind of got in the works. So yes, I will have my very own sanctuary again, my escape place that I can go and do my meditations and channeling and do the tarot card readings and everything. I have it kind of set up in my room right now, in my bedroom, only because we were rearranging the living room, and I just didn't feel like doing the readings in the living room anymore, because then if people come over, there's not much privacy when you're doing somebody else's reading. So it's kind of, I wanted to bring it into the back room here. We do have paper thin walls here, so I have to be, quiet. It's a paper thin house. You hear everything that goes on in everybody's house. So what you don't know, you will know. So I'm not too concerned. If people want to listen, let them listen, right? What else is there? What other exciting news do I have for you guys? Oh, we're going to be doing an unboxing later, just because this is just an update kind of video for you guys. If you watched yesterday's video, it's kind of lets you know what's going to be happening on the channel in the coming months. So if you want to make sure you want to check that video out, just find out, how you can become interactive with me on the channel. If there's stuff that you want done as far as a reading, that we can set that up. So just email me. And I just want to go into chat now and see, there's a few people here, so I just want to say hi to you guys. So I'm not actually doing any readings right at the moment, but I will be doing an unboxing of angel therapy cards later. So we want to be checking that out. We'll be doing that live as well. I opened them and I did do myself. I've never ever done a reading on myself, but I got two really interesting cards came up for me, and it really gave me some insight into the direction that I want to go. So it was really awesome that I got those cards. The other thing is I got this one card, and it was called the God Box. And my understanding of a God Box is when you have like a trunk or something, that's sentimental to you or has, a good energy vibration for you. It could be like a trunk, it could be like a jewelry box, or just, a box that has a lid that you can close up and leave items inside it, like writing a letter for, or a prayer for somebody that may be ill and then putting it into your God Box. There's things that you want to change about your personal self. Write yourself a letter and just say, hey, I'm really proud of you. You're doing well. Just write letters to yourself and put them in the God Box for prayers and, to help, get the messages to, spirit, and let them be answered. Okay, so that's what my understanding of a God Box is. So now I get one thing off my plate and another thing comes in. So